going on, my Legionnaires? This is Capsule here, and welcome to Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating simulator. Yeah, it's been quite a while since we did something Dead by Daylight related. Recently I did a community post on who I should date, and the majority of you wanted me to date the Huntress. Oh, there she goes. Which, to be fair, I was surprised a lot of you voted for her, but I was really hoping for a beautiful, luscious, mouth-watering trapper. I mean, look at him. Look at those pecs. Ooh. Oh, absolutely beautiful. That. Ooh, just rock hard pecs. Oh yeah. Anyway, I jest. But anyway, let's get into this, shall we? So, let's go. I'm all new to dating games, so Huntress, she looks pretty cute. But look at that trapper. I mean, if he's big up there, imagine.
You wake up on a beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging inside your throat, as if you nearly drowned. Oh joy. Water falls from your mouth as you open and gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute, we got plenty of time. Endless time, really.
Ocean.
Eternity. You catch my drift.
Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Captain. May I continue?
Please, go on.
Okay then, as I was saying, you look down your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery.
Head!
A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do?
Dick up that face, close your eyes, or run. Now what will I do if I see a decomposing head? Run.
You turn away from this wretched sight and begin to run. But the beach, it's endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you. Your footsteps are raised by soft blue waves. You turn inland, considering you lack the options, but no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There is nothing inviting about that shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps.
Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, don't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience.
But that was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? I think it's the entity. Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel a soft bump in your foot.
A beach ball with a bloody handprint.
You look down and you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare frozen, a voice calls out from behind you.
Little help, please. It's the Huntress! It's the Huntress already!
You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw about hits the ground.
Big muscular beauty. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Oh, beautiful killers. Oh, they're blinking.
Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and well-tended volleyball courts. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you. By your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once and you're completely paralyzed. No. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you do is look down at the ball and back up with the monstrous lineup. Sexy ass monsters though. What do you do?
Say no thanks, say nothing, do nothing, kick it back, toss it back. Toss it back?
Bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sun on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the Huntress's hands.
Not bad, stranger.
Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. So good. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay, it's natural.
Try hard much? Blech.
It's speaking directly to you. You still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. You snap out of it, you realize that everyone's gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach.
Oh, the killers don't kill us for once, that's good.
Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are pretty very appealing in their very own way, indeed. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction.
Don't be scared, Captain. You were made for this.
Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all gonna work out. For no good reason to it, for no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up.
You derailed the game by showing up, nitwit.
Yes, you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who seems to have fresh blood on their hands.
Oh my god, yeah, he does.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is.
Besides, you seem a lot more interested in that, a silly game. What's your deal? What brings you here?
Are you here to do more than distract from my total domination?
That was Ray. That sigh means he was done with the game too.
Ooh, quiet, huh, gay?
Either way, either that or he saw a butterfly or something.
Look, I don't care why the slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not?
Oh, easy, Trapper, easy! Easy.
You know you can't.
At least not yet. Huntress, what do you do, girl?
Oh yeah, not yet.
Hey, Captain, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind, there'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Be warned, answer quickly and answer well. It's a time quiz, and it'll be very important later. Very important. Or not important anyway whatsoever, probably that one I can't remember.
How attractive would you say you are?
I'm very attractive, I would say. I mean, look at this face. I see. I'm very attractive.
That's what you think very attractive is compared to this?
I gotta admit, that is super attractive.
Trapper flexes and muscles are so tight that you can practically see the blood running through his veins. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
I would choose... flight. Flight, for sure.
Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that cracked up as it is to be. As far as I go, I still know where I want to be. What is the best subject in school?
I did enjoy history. Math. Skipping, I never skipped a class, so math. Probably math.
It's the only one that makes sense when you think about it.
What's your favorite animal?
Ooh, muscle. What the hell's a musclet? Dog. God, you look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. Oh god. What's your favorite color? I would say blue? Blue.
Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy.
Hey!
What's your dream job?
YouTuber! Astronaut nightclub promoter. Ooh. I would probably say, astronaut? It'd be pretty amazing to be an astronaut, I think. It's hard to imagine being farther away from anyone than floating in space. The cold, inky vastness of nothing. Forever.
Best flavor of ice cream?
Oh, I'm vanilla. Vanilla.
My favorite flavor is pain.
Same. Same here.
Mine's vanilla. Swirled with pain. Oh my goodness. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But not about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second, that reminds me. I am right, always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip.
You're teaching lessons now, narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of the island. Even for faceless voices.
Tell me, what is the best flavor of ice cream? Mint chip. Best flavor is mint chip.
So obedient.
I think you're gonna do just fine. Anyhow, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure the crew wants to start again to know them.
I'm Trevor. I pretty much run this round here. Smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island.
I mean, look at those pecs. I can't get over those pecs.
I don't like losers. You want to know what a loser is? Say hello to Ray.
Hi, I'm Ray. It's nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots.
Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. The things I do hate, I really hate, you know? Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society has carefully calculated a lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose not to just take part.
Jeez, it's like she's downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I remember Spirit's story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bums get you down. There's a lot of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love.
Yeah, there it is, if you know what I mean.
Grow up.
Grow, buddy.
I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. Just created out of fog, I'm not made of it.
Whatever, fuck, buddy.
It's not nice.
He's not nice.
You love it.
Only sometimes.
Ew, really, that's disgusting.
That's why she likes it.
Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely actually.
The first time ever, I agree with Ray. Let's move on, otherwise I'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they want to show off soon to get enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead.
Wow, well, once I actually agree with the meathead.
I say we go to my yacht. There's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of the luxury and power.
Ray rolls his eyes.
Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness.
I know, I hate the endless desperate soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it flaunts needlessly, the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group.
Are you serious? It's a perfectly good lounge to chill out right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun.
Nice face with a massive hat.
Where do you want to go?
Okay, since you guys want me to date Huntress, I'm guessing Huntress? I hate that I interrupted your game. You should finish first. Yay! I love to play outdoors. Also, I love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. Obviously, you are too. I like you already. Ah, thank you, Huntress.
I hate people who are too serious. They ruin everything.
Sparkles.
Well, they do if they don't handle them swiftly.
Hold on, Claudette and Dwight. Oh, so they're gonna pick them. Just for one moment.
This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators.
Oh, wow.
They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job.
Oh, the poor guys.
They only help remain on this island.
No, they must have killed them all for the entity.
This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish.
This music. Eh.
None of the others survived.
I was right.
Survived the interview process, I mean. That's why we shall heretofore refer them as survivors of the capital S. These two have worked here for a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. So, sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudia do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that's starting to give me the creeps.
We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future we recommend waiting for us to present you with the options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. You don't have much autonomy around here. At least you can do is allow us to do our job. Most of you could do is help us get off this Dwight? Yes, pardon. Please follow us. Hey, narrator?
Yes? Something I can help you with?
Those two, Claudette and Dwight. Did they start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape?
Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken.
It seemed that Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though.
Oh, right, that. Yes, it's true he was. But he just made that a way to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here, it has much fancier accommodation than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out, very luxurious. It doesn't quite have the charm of that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong now. Off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decision matters mostly, when I agree with them. Unlike that other island. So what will it be?
The Huntress. Hey, girl.
Wow, so exciting to have someone else into athletics on this island. Spirit and Wraith are so boring and Trump is so predictable. Relying on brute strength to win games, he has no respect at all for grace and skill. Ooh, thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk.
An elk in the ocean?
Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack.
Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close.
She's really something, huh?
Oh, she is.
Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim. Believe you me. Cheer for me, cute stuff.
Yay! The killers resumed their place in the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived.
Hey, fancy a lemonade? I see you walking up a thirst, eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball.
Claudia hands you a lemonade. Ooh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear.
Who would you bet to win, hmm? Who's the MVP of your little heart?
You're nervous. You don't want any of these girls to hear you talking about them, or not talking about them, if they're not into that sort of thing.
Just pick someone. Please, it's not like we got a day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything.
Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh.
Okay, I think, Huntress. Of course, you guys voted. Huntress.
Oh shoot! Huntress overheard you.
Uh-oh. Oh, you got an eye for me.
I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly, I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can hardly see me at all.
But we can hear you humming. Huntress is totally kicking my butt. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh jeez, I have no idea what rules are here. Are there even rules? I should stay to my secret Larry. My secret Larry. Wow, what a game. It's a tie.
Even via time volleyball, no one knows since it's everyone's first time playing. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule or brutally tear it to shreds. Hey, is Claudette crying?
Are you a clay cold?
Probably just shedding a tear for lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened.
Yeah. It's nothing. I'm totally fine.
Whatever you say, boss. Okay. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are cooling down on their own way. Spirits reading a novel. Trapper is stressed sensually between chainsaw kills. Wraith is down on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up. Huntress is doing some target practice with a bloodied hatchet. Feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you exponentially.
You should make a move. Life is short. You can get snuffed out any time of day. Cop them. Cop him. Cop now him. Go ahead. Got one of them up.
Which killer's caught your eye?
You guys.
You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing.
You were really great out there. Where'd you learn to move like that?
Whose moves? My moves? These moves? They're nothing.
Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute. I'm cute if you ask me. Seems you gotta look past some bloodstains.
A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. I love to exercise in a way. We're running for our lives when we keep in shape.
I guess I never thought of fitness that way.
Maybe it's time to start. You never know who's coming for you though, through the brush, as fast as they can. Propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain out boredom.
Doesn't seem like the boredom is going to be your problem. Surrounded by all these characters, survival on the other hand. You're gonna need to compensate for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style?
Imagination. What I lack in fitness, I try to make up for in imagination.
I like to make up little games for myself to play. My imagination is very vivid. I can imagine the two of us panting, sweating, our clothes torn.
I'm with you.
Our hands gripping the sheer face of a cliff rock as we climb.
Not exactly where I was going, but sure.
Up a cavern entrance, a dark cave, slick with dew, shimmering in moonlight.
I'm back with you.
A pack of wolves awaits there. Friends, enemies, dinner. We look into each other's eyes and then back of the wolves together. We all howl. Ow!
It sure sounds exciting.
My blood is just pumping just thinking about it. Come on, everyone. The fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball. Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. I saw you surveying me like prey in the volleyball court, Capson.
Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air as you step back nervously, but you realize she's not waving at you. She's handed it to you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Don't worry, I got several of these. It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner.
You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Minigames gives us 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in the clockwise direction. On the bottom, the target is pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. There's a space bar. Okay. Okay, ready to play?
Show 'em what you got. Yeah, perfect. 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 Oh, that's a perfect one there. Quick time events. Oh, that's a perfect one there. Perfect.
Huntress eyes you hungrily with a bite of a lip.
Hey, Huntress, hey girl.
Wouldn't want a sharpshooter on my bad side. Or would I?
What does that even mean? Patches ruin. Cool, I guess. I'll have my stamina be more up close and personal. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action.
Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint.
You were expecting what? Capture the flag? You know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking.
That's what I'm doing right now.
You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you found on cable. Laura and Claudette usher you to your seat, but they have very limited seating directly around you. And oh, great, terrific, it seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. Start. No one wants to sit next to Trapper. Mira, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster.
Trickster's here. Oh, Trickster.
Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Yeah, well, don't call him Expectanster. I'm sorry, even when I get nervous around crowds or killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered.
Hey there. You looking good, Capson. You look good.
And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, the arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Big arms. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was error, but no. It's completely intentional. Let there be a lesson to you. Every area you think is seized as a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms.
Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly, carefully. We both love and hate for 12 hours over spit. We hope you enjoy it. Really. We really hope you do.
Hey, you don't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating?
It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we can divulge.
My favorite.
Meat is good. Meat is murder.
But you know, considering what you've been up to, why are you getting judgy now?
It's just sharing facts, and you need murder to sometimes eat its meat, so that's like technically true.
Technically true is the best kind of true.
Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat.
Hey Capson, you think what I'm thinking? It's gonna be person on the spit, right? I'll set up puzzle and people perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing paunchy button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be a scrape of fabric sandwich between some limbs of meat.
Oh god. I think I might be sick. Is there someone else into meat to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on the island.
Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving out this delectable meat.
Well, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping away anything in twain.
First, who's this twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat's cooked, no blood.
You do a ridiculous spice swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Alts.
Hell it is.
Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like.
Oh god. Please stop. I hate when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I could do it. I have the skull of Azarov.
Great. Instead of slicing up, you can club it to second death.
Hey Captain, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry and carve up Felix.
Felix! No, Felix!
Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hideable. They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. Doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even one clean their weapon. Or what, explaining the value of maintaining their tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they always terrify tetanus.
Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We hate for it to get cold. He hated it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Here we go. Slice. Perfect. Oh yeah, cut up Felix. Not bad. Not bad.
That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb.
Dinner is finally served. For real.
The sounds especially come from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and showing food behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell, I mean.
Oh, come on. Still trying anything serious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this fight perfect.
Well, at least they lifted their masks. There's only 99% as disgusting as it could be as they try to mash stuff through there.
Spirit, why aren't you hungry?
The two best things about being dead is not having to eat.
That's the only thing.
Think about it, Capson. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea who would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. You see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore.
Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation. What do you want to tell them?
Look at that seagull. Look at that seagull. Wow, you ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Captain. Pretty lame. Own who you are, never compromise.
Did you watch when the island no memory of who you are and how you got here?
Yes, you did. Poor thing.
You have no idea last time you ate a real meal, and you ain't stand in the sun.
But the seagull.
Uh-oh, you just made a lot of good points.
I swear,
You begin to feel lightheaded.
it waved at me.
Maybe you need to eat some to survive. Either that or someone poison you. No, you haven't eaten, so you can't get poisoned. Well, the answer is you're clearly about to pass out.
Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor and guide narrator to the narrator, the ocean.
Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's one thing you have to survive, you have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths, many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Started scenes over and having a fast forward back where you were, am I right?
But this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that, and you'll learn the truth. Ultimate truth.
Big, mysterious. I gotta give it up to the social character. That's some quality early game storytelling. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth.
Hey, girl! Oh, good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try to take care of people, I have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. I'm good, girl. It would be a total bum if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually I just fall into the same old routine of smashing everyone's heads up with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me.
You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they're maybe crushing you a bit, but because she's
All these love hearts around. Beautiful.
yes, beautiful. I was just gonna rate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep.
You seem quirky and cool. You can do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is that you kill people?
Huntress sighs. You can probably see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. Phew!
I thought I was of a toys, young girl, so I thought it was right.
Even through the mask, you can see the Huntress is blushing a bit. Seems like your line of questions made her a little nervous.
Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack?
Jumps you some jerky,
Oh, I love jerky.
but her spice game is on point, because it smells pretty damn good.
Except,
When a murder's island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you are really hungry. And you can chow down jerky sensually, right?
I loved some. I mean, some good Jack Link's beef jerky.
After a moment of quiet chewing on what you believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question.
Have you ever been in a relationship before?
Dang, you're really going there. You're not playing around, Captain.
Oh,
Oh, kid's kind of cute.
Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite easy to see that this hulking bombshell girl twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Captain.
There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it?
You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask.
You're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count.
Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand? Huntress down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left behind by some little girl who's playing on the beach long ago, who's definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off the knowledge on advanced humaning?
Share a thing or two, you silly goose.
You check or reach from the bag of jerky, take the beret off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, claiming it back into an attractive swoop.
Much better.
Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are reheating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new dangers popped up on the strange island.
No one hurts my Huntress!
Oh, it's Dwight and Claudette, sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads.
It's very important that we stick to the itinerary. And each event is scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points were not part of the evening's activities. That's strictly solid for after campfire story. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but schedule for what after comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go!
Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement.
I'm not gonna blame anyone in particular. But someone, or we're not gonna say who, so don't worry, has been sticking to the schedule. Oh, hasn't. That means we're behind on time for even activities. And we only have time for one person to share the special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But storytime is our favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience.
You're telling us that one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great. You have to decide as a group? This never goes well.
Whoever did this still now, I swear will be angry. I'll make you club your head clean off. No fuss, no muss.
Voice trembling, you realize it's probably it for you, but you embrace your fate.
Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole scheduling works. I guess I'll track the time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though I'm taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously? Has anyone here ever happened on schedule even once?
Damn it, Donald! You try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, somehow I'm gonna snap your head off so quick, and I'll drown you in his blood. Sit there, Fuss and Must are back on. You two know only the love hack slash and slash.
We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about.
No one named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I'll renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. Nobody. But we still got access to start on story time, so... Epson, what do you think we should do? Ah, damn it, that's a name.
Please, make somebody quiet quickly so the whole tropical variation doesn't turn to a bloodbath.
You guys know what you want. You know what you guys want.
I choose you, Huntress. Whoa, this entire expense should be carefully cracked to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Huntress steps to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes.
There was a village outside the deep and anonymous red road. No child dare step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men had ventured and often would never return. Sounds that echoed out to the village was something inhuman. Women of the town told a story to young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear in her domain. Not a precocious child, no fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of her stained, and with the blood of so many poor souls, the hatchet she wields has brought down brutality on the skull of many unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there. But what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It said that the Huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to a scheduled cabin to keep them safe. She wrapped a tight cord of rope around their necks and affixed them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she peeled from other bodies, masks she fastened out of things from the cottage, and little girls made grass and twigs. These toys did not quell the child's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good her intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child.
You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you ever heard fills the air.
Sleep, my darling, mighty one, not within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side.
There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute this stirring moment.
Make a joke! Join in singing. He'll snatch you up between his teeth if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath a quaking tree.
Huntress can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire.
Tuck your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep. Tucked so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you.
The song ends and you both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Aya Boyushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right?
It's a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night.
Oh, she's crying now.
But I must go. The memories, there's so much.
On that note, everyone decides it's time to break a split for a little bit so they can all call a moment before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. During a moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all 7 seconds while Trix just shows up and he's blaring his latest song.
Hey, baby, you're looking lonely. Mind if I join you?
He doesn't wait for an answer.
I know you've been hearing all these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special than those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby.
Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of this cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time for yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Ooh.
Oh, this music!
Of course you like my story. Who wouldn't? I had everything. The kids, dead men, Huntress. I find that all stories are better with sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All that smoke over. Couldn't do. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse all that off with a dip of the hot tub, shall we?
Hot tub with Huntress, hello!
Dipping in hot tubs with the Huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you should follow her, and nothing like that. Just don't forget our little talk.
You and your stories how friends slip into the water. Just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump it from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion can handle it.
Before you run off, I want to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about my story? That's me. I'm her.
Really? No way, how cool! That's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story.
Huntress faux shyly twirls her hair.
Tell the truth, what do you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of best-selling authors such as the comedic mastermind Lozevsky?
It was a really well told narrative. Clear beginning, middle end, vivid from the start, plus the woman in the forest. I mean, you are clearly not a true villain. You're just a traumatized child.
Okay, now you're being a bit of a sucker. Huntress' eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She had time the spotlight and is playing coy now.
Chuckle awkwardly.
You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress' statements of the obvious.
Why are you laughing?
I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe falling in love.
Can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite the steamy company.
It's a little chilly and your bed's shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude whatever smooth moves are about to unveil yourselves, but it's time for bed. Usually night time is when I do my best hunting. But after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Captain? Only if I don't see you first, baby.
Make a cute little bow hunt in motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. Oh, God. I can picture that. At least you think that was what she was doing. It's kind of hard to tell.
Good night, my little snack. Good night, my little bunny.
I'm sure there wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is confident on this chilling night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about the Huntress' story on the half-human, half-beast that abducted all those innocent children and attempted to save them from that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Or we can dwell too much of the fire, Claude and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smile surged from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by a firelight.
We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable or die trying.
They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire.
Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type you want to rob of their beauty sleep.
I'll turn it off. Decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time until you're sleepy. Who would you like to send to your side and laid by the fire?
You know who. Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I get a little company.
Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. Oh, she didn't sing a lullaby. She's more than happy to tell you a secret for a seat when she's feeling restless. Ooh.
The Soviet lullaby doesn't work. The special mushroom tea has always done the trick. I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims. I'm stepping in it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it.
You do. Finally you start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really sleep feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. Try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. Dark voice familiar speaks to you again. Shouldn't be spooky, but now you've had a whole day of strange voice in your head, but this one's undeniably cold.
Ready to put them to sweat watching those killers toss that ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know.
You wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper! Trapper is sitting you beside you, sketching a portrait.
Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime.
You know,
you should know, they're not what they seem. Not like me, obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I wasn't out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. Since I'm here, I just had two things for you. One, I do not take rejection well.
What?
Two, the first thing is very important to remember.
Were you drawing me?
Trapper doesn't answer.
You drawing me? You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out of me,
Are you? Still another Trapper?
Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That all makes sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if it bit them in the ass. That, I mean that literally. The point is, if you slay me for a day of luxury, extravagance and fun, yes, I said fun.
If I don't pick you,
Remember what I said earlier? It might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest. Sleep. Maybe you can sleep well if you can. It's trying to roll over to the... about 15 feet to your left.
Finally, you know, for real this time, you just have to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned.
and that was it for the first episode of Hooked on You, that Dead by Daylight simulator. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my, this is I think my first attempt at multiple voices, so I am sorry if it's a little bad and everything. I don't do much changing the voices and everything, but I'll try my best in the future. But I hope you all enjoyed it. The Huntress, I'm starting to see a connection. But tomorrow, I think we have to pick Trapper or else we're probably gonna get the end of his cleaver. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video on Hooked on You. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want more of this, let me know in the comments. I'm glad to hear what you thought of this. Anyway, I'll see you all then. Stay awesome, everyone. This is Captain, signing off.